Hi, for this video, we shall be learning exponential inequalities. So let's go. Some of the properties that we have to know are when the base is greater than 1, the exponential function y is equal to b raised to x is increasing. Thus, if b raised to x is less than b raised to y, then it just follows that x is less than y. However, if b raised to x is greater than b raised to y, then it follows that x should be greater than y as well. However, when the base is greater than 0 but less than 1, the exponential function y equals b raised to x is decreasing. Thus, if b raised to x is less than b raised to y, x is greater than y. On the other hand, if b raised to x is greater than b raised to y, then x is less than y. So in solving for exponential inequalities, if the base of the exponent function is greater than 1, the direction is retained. But if the base of the exponential function is less than 1, the direction is reversed. So let's try. These are sub-examples. Find the solution set to 3 over 5 raised to 5x minus 1 is greater than 25 over 9. So when we solve this, it's up to us to check which ones to retain. So if we are to retain the right side of the equation, this one becomes 5 squared all over 3 squared, or 5/3 squared. We have to change the other side so that they become the same base. So if we choose 5/3 as the base, this one, the power, instead of 5x minus 1, becomes negative of 5x minus 1. So that they will have the same base. And then when the bases are the same, let's operate on the exponents. Negative of 5x minus 1 is greater than 2. And then distribute the negative sign. It becomes negative 5x plus 1 is greater than 2. Or when you solve it, you have to transpose, and then x would be less than negative 1/5. So there would be change in direction as there is change in signs. But if we choose to retain the 3/5, so in this case, the left side is what we retain. What we do is we change the sign of the exponent of the right side. It becomes raised to negative 2. Therefore, 5x minus 1 is less than negative 2. And then transpose, it becomes negative 2 plus 1. So negative 1 divided by 5 is negative 1/5. You'll notice that no matter what you do, which ones you choose, you will get the same answer. It's x is less than negative 1/5. Here, x is also less than negative 1/5. So let's try solving. There are 5 examples in here. Let's try the first one. So that's 3 raised to x is less than 9 raised to x minus 2. So the goal is to have the same base. This one should be 3 squared times x minus 2. Since the bases are already the same, we can operate on the exponents. This becomes 2 quantity x minus 2. X is less than 2x minus 4, and then transposing it to the other side. That's x minus 2x is less than negative 4, or negative x is less than negative 4. But since we have to change the sign of x, the direction of the inequality changes as well. Therefore, if I ask you for the solution set, it should be x such that x is greater than 4 in set notation, or if you want it in interval notation, from 4 up to positive infinity. So both are not included. Let's try number 2. It's already solved for us. 4 raised to 2x plus 7 is less than or equal to 32 raised to 2x minus 3. Again, the goal is to have the same base. 2 raised to 2 quantity 2x plus 7 is less than or equal to 2 raised to 2 to 5 times the quantity 2x minus 3. And then since the bases are now the same, we can operate on the exponents. 4x plus 14 is less than or equal to 10x minus 15. And then what I do is I combine those x's on the left side. So 4x minus 10x, and then the 14 should be transposed to the other side, leaving you with negative 6x is less than or equal to negative 29. And then x is greater than or equal to negative 29 over negative 6. Again, since there is a change in the symbol sign of x, the direction of the inequality should also change. Let's try another number. So let's go to number 3. You have here 2/5 raised to 5x minus 1 is greater than 25 over 4. So if I want to keep my base big so that the direction is retained, I should make this 5 over 2 negative of 5x minus 1 is greater than, this one becomes 5 over 2 squared. So I can equate now the exponents. Negative of 5x minus 1 is greater than 2 or negative 5x plus 1 is greater than 2. Negative 5x is greater than 2 minus 1. So in here, negative 5x is greater than 1. X is less than negative 1 over 5. Therefore, the solution set is x such that x is less than negative 1/5, or in interval notation, it's from negative infinity up to negative 1/5. Or if I would want to operate it in such a way where I keep the base less than 1, for example, if I keep the left side 2/5, 5x minus 1 greater than, and then it's the other side that I will try to change. This becomes 2 over 5 raised to negative 2. What happens is, take note of this one, where if the base of the exponential function is less than 1, the direction of the inequality is reversed. So what happens is, this one would be reversed. So 5x minus 1 is less than negative 2. It should be that, because basing it from here, when the base is less than, what happens is the direction of the inequality changed. So going back, this one would be 5x is less than negative 2 plus 1. 5x is less than negative 1. Therefore, x is less than negative 1/5. So that means here, no matter where you try to solve, it's going to give you the same answer. For number 4, 1/10 raised to x plus 5 is greater than or equal 1 over 100 raised to 3x. And then again, since in here, what you notice is that the base is less than 1. Since the base is less than 1, the direction of the inequality changes or reverses. And then again, since it has an equal sign, the 1 should be included in a bracket. Lastly, for number 5, 2/3 raised to 5x plus 2 is less than 3/2 raised to 2x. So it's up to us. What I would do is, so as not to reverse the direction anymore, I'd make this greater than 1. So this one becomes 3 over 2 raised to negative 5x plus 2 is less than 3 over 2 raised to 2x. So since the bases are greater than 1, I'll just keep the direction of the inequality. This one would be 2x. Distributing this, it's negative 5x minus 2 less than 2x, and then transposing this, negative 5x minus 2x is less than 2. Negative 7x is less than 2. X is greater than negative 2 over 7. So for your solution set is this one. Or since it's greater than, you can say negative 2 over 7 to infinity. So that's it. Happy studying.